There I am. Hello, and welcome to the video show. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Feel free to ask questions as we go through this. Today, we are talking about one of three things. So I put a poll out on LinkedIn earlier in the week, and I asked, what should I talk about this week? Should I talk about ideas for making videos, what equipment you need, or measuring the success of your videos? And quite a few of you came back, so thank you for doing that. And we had a dead heat, a tie between what equipment you should use and measuring the success of your video. So I thought we'll do equipment next week, and we'll talk about measuring success this week, because I get to decide because I'm in charge. We're talking about measuring success, and I wanted to talk about what kind of things you need to talk about and to think about when you're measuring the success of your video. So this is something that I thought about for quite a while, and I've looked into this for a number of different blogs and a number of different videos, because a lot of people seem to think that views rather, are the thing to look at when you're measuring success. So if you get loads of views, your videos are doing really well. But that can be skewed quite a bit, because you could obviously pay for views very, very easily. People could just see it as an advert, and that counts as a view. Or let's look into what I actually took a bit of time looking into what a view means across different platforms. So on YouTube, a view is a user intentionally initiates the watching of the video. So where it automatically plays doesn't count as a view, but if they click on it, that counts as a view. If they watch it for 30 seconds or more. So if you watch it for less than that, doesn't count as a view, which I think that's pretty fair assessment of like one view. That's pretty strict compared to what the other platforms do. Facebook and Instagram, a view equals 3 seconds or more of watching a video. So literally you could scroll through on your phone, 1, 2, 3, that's a view. So I think that's not very it's not very fair. People haven't really engaged with it. People haven't really watched it for long enough to realize what it is you're talking about. So I don't think that's particularly a great way of doing it. And on LinkedIn, a LinkedIn view post is presented. A view counts as when a post is presented on someone's home feed. That means the content might not have been read, it might not have been viewed, but it has been shown. If your thumb's scrolling through your feed at 1,000,000 miles an hour, you're adding a view to each one of those posts, even though you haven't stopped to read them. So that's the reason you get quite a lot of views on LinkedIn, is because it's just showing up on people's feed. So it's not even like seconds. It can be like you scroll past it in a microsecond, counts as a view, which is really, really weird when you think about it. So I thought, like, what can you do to make sure that you're measuring the success of your videos and actually getting something out of it and making sure that it's working and learn something from it? So I thought what you need to, like, your video aim should be is, number one, build an engaged audience. So engage with your audience. That means commenting on people's comments, answering people's questions in the comments, looking at their content as well and commenting on that and sharing their content and getting involved and really getting your hands dirty in terms of like what people are doing across social media. And communicate with subscribers. So whether that's like people are signing up to your email list or anything like that, you're spending time to communicate with them. And then you're building these relationships with people. Respond to people who comment. I've already said that, but when people comment, even if it's like great video, just say thanks, because that's a really good way of just getting that video seen more and more as well. Promote your video series. So when you're like with a video show, I'll take this and cut it down into little bits. So this little section will be a little bit, and the next little section will be a little bit, and the bit where I'm talking about views will be a little bit. So that's 3 little videos that I can go out to promote this one episode of the show. Build an email list of avid viewers and communicate with them. So where if you go over to my website on the video show website, redbookproductions.co.uk/the-video-show, you'll notice there's a little bit where you can subscribe for updates. So whenever there's a new video, you'll get an email saying, oh, there's a new video coming out today, and people will be prompted to it. So let's talk about a little bit about how you actually measure the success of your videos. So the first one, I've got it written here, is your email list. So look at how your email list has grown, and if you notice it grows over time, and if it's grown on particular videos that you post, then you'll notice, that type of video is particularly good. So for example, there's one video on my YouTube channel which has far more views than any others, and that is talking about pattern interrupts. So I want to start making videos that are more like that video, so more about the psychology behind video, how you can grab people's attention behind video and stuff like that, rather than the other stuff that I'm talking about. So you can notice that as well with your videos that you make, what ones prompt more people to subscribe off the back of it. Brand search impressions. So if you go to the Google Search Console, you can connect something to your website where you can see how much people are viewing your videos over time. That will show you, that also, if you correspond that with the videos that you're posting, then you'll see which videos are doing well, and that will, you can keep making those type of videos. And then, finally, watch time. So on YouTube, on the analytics tab on your channel, you can see how long people are watching your videos for, and this adds up like daily, or you can do it over 30 days, 90 days, over a year, and you can see where your watch time is going up. So that you can use that to correspond to the videos that you're posting, where your watch time is going up, what videos are getting watched more than others. And if you look at those three things, so email list, search impressions, and watch time, that gives a far better impression of how your videos are doing over just views. Because as I said, views mean different things on different platforms and barely mean anything on LinkedIn. So keep an eye on that and look at those things to work out what's good, what you should keep doing, and keep doing that kind of stuff. So blimey, we got to that very quickly. Yeah, so thank you for getting involved in the poll. I think I'll do more polls in terms of what you want me to talk about in future episodes. If you've got some ideas of what you want me to talk about, put it in the comments below, and I'll be very happy to answer your questions for future episodes. So that's it for episode 337 of the video show. I'll see you next time in episode 338, and have a great weekend. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.